Hello. How are we doing? Happy Monday. Sophie, Leanne, Shantae, you stay. Sybil, Tiffy, Brendan, Patsy, Melissa, Tiffany, Angie, PB, Abby, Martha, Remy, May, Serotonin, Amira, Emily, hello. Hi, thank you. Asani, TT, Roxy Records, hello. Jules, hi. Andromeda, Dina, hello. Akila, Mesh, Jalen, Liam, will you retype this with just everything before the? Can you just copy? I just don't get the full link. Can you do me a favor and copy the comment you left with the link? Except just where it starts from free 360 limiting. Can you do free limiting beliefs masterclass with the link, and then please put that in the comment, and then I'll pin that to the chat. That's what I'm trying to say. Thanks. Luna, Zaya, Valen, Brandon, hello. Ink, Alchemist Tattoos, hello. Hello. Subs for days. Brittany, Casey, hi. All right, I'm just going to tell everybody because my energy is nothing bad, okay? It's just I'm literally SpongeBob right now. I just ripped my fucking pants and I'm really upset about it. I had this shirt as like a little like hoodie vest, and I had matching shorts, and I just fucking ripped them on the doorknob jam thing, and yay, I'm so happy about my life. So I'm just working. I just want to like let you know why my energy is weird. That's literally why. So I'm so happy right now. Everything's working out best case scenario. I'm so glad that happened. So glad that fucking happened. Hey. Yes. So anyways, how are you guys doing? Tell me something good, please, so I can get my mind off my fucking SpongeBob situation. Tell me something good, please, guys. PB says, your body is so fabulous, your pants were not worthy. I said, we're not worthy. Oh, boy. I guess. Thank you. Thanks, PB. Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. I saw your photos with her. Sunny says, room for new shorts. Yeah, but if they aren't the ones that match the top, then what's the point? I'm like super matching. Like I'm like Veruca Salt or something. Like all matte. Like I look like a fucking mother of a competitive gymnast. Like always wearing like a matching like sport utility outfit of some sort. Anyways. Anywho, enough about my freaking shorts. Yeah, okay. Okay, Mesh says I've been drinking chlorophyll water and clearing my skin. Do tell, elaborate, please. I want to hear about this. What does this mean? Daisy says, I've been doing the homework and writing to myself every day why I'm amazing, and my self-concept in life has been better. I've gotten so much happier than I have in years. Yay! Okay. Here's the thing, Daisy. That's awesome. I'm really excited for you. And that happened because of attention the attention to appreciation. It happened because you specifically took time out to appreciate yourself, and that's why you're seeing that this result. So what I want to say is, don't stop just because it's the seventh day. Like, if this is what happened in a week, and you even if it's just that you feel better and your life is happier, is that not worth the 5 minutes a day? Right? So it's like, imagine what your life would be like if you did this for every day for the rest of your life. Good or bad day, you will create a habit of looking for the good in yourself and appreciating the good in yourself and reminding yourself of the good within you. And you will also create a wave of momentum in a direction that allows you to appreciate yourself even more. So, and you already know the benefits of appreciating yourself. So if you have more opportunity to appreciate yourself even more, then that would mean that you have more opportunity to feel like this, right? So I just heard in my head compounding interest, right? So like it just gets better over time. So don't stop is all I wanted to say. A long way of saying don't stop. Ooh, Asani, says, okay, great news this week is me and my fiance's anniversary. He is who I manifested and our relationship is thriving. Yay, so exciting. Jay Ariana says, my life is amazing and I'm grateful for Monday to be here. That's so sweet. Thank you. Another week, another chance to be a millionaire. Or yeah, that too. Or be here or wherever on earth. I don't know if you're talking about me, but I'm just going to say thank you anyways, but thanks and cool. Dina says, my skin is flawless. I keep getting so many compliments everywhere I go. It's crazy. Manifested this last year and now it's reality. That's awesome, Dina. Yes. Everyone's got clear skin. Brendan says, OMG, my skin has also been great lately. Here comes Crammy. Says, I've also realized that I've been holding on to really unhealthy self-sabotaging patterns in life and relationships. I need to refill with self-love and focusing on myself instead of needing validation from relationships that don't benefit me and self-sabotaging in general. Nice. Exactly. That's awesome. Ooh, Abby manifested money. Yes. Oh, here it comes. All right. Hi. How you doing? All right. Let's see. Oh, Dina says, I got a bunch of new Roxy Talks merch today and I'm in love with it. Aw. I'm in love with it all. The Vibes by Roxy robe is so beautiful. I'll take pics. Yay. I was wearing my robe this morning. I do love that robe. It's so nice. Like if you're in a hemisphere where it's summer. I mean, it's always, hopefully it's summer sometime, but right now it's getting warmer. So it's nice to have something light to like wear when you're getting ready and stuff. Obviously, you know what robes are for, but I use mine when I'm putting on my makeup. So yes, Dina, get yours at roxytalks.com. That too. Okay. Where are you going? Excuse me. Crammy. Okay. Remy, did I reference Charlie's and the Chocolate Factory? That was a long time ago, but yes, I did. Hey. How you going? Okay. Adaptable. Thank you for the super chat. Says, my next door neighbor is having loud parties and music multiple times a week. It triggers me so hard. I'm trying to focus manifesting, but I feel so overwhelmed and anxious. Please tell me what to do. Okay. I can't remember if it was a client or if it was somebody on Mindset Monday, but I feel like we had somebody who had somebody with like a neighbor with like dogs that were barking or something, or they were like locked them in a van or something weird. And then like in like a week or so that they had moved. Anyways, so I just wanted, the reason I said that is because somewhere within our, I think that happened on Mindset Monday, somewhere within our history of communications here in the community, someone's fixed this kind of situation. So I just wanted to let you know before we even get into it that like this is 100% doable. So work the anxious and the overwhelmment is going to be where you want to focus the most of your attention, because that energy within your body obviously it just doesn't help. It doesn't help you foster productive thoughts about your manifestations. And you're going to be working on doing different things when they're loud. And so what I'm trying to say, then I'm going to get to the how, is basically like you're going to work on the triggers when they happen, and you're going to work on how you respond to them. And then you're going to nurture the part of you that's feeling overwhelmed and anxious within your body, because that's real and it needs to be dealt with. And it's like, we don't want to get into the habit of always trying to out affirm our feelings that like want to be felt. So, we want to be able to feel them, but also get our mind in a space that's productive for us. So it's not just about like, everything's fine, it's fine all the time, but working to let yourself acknowledge the feelings, be okay with them so that they can pass through the body and not continue to be built up. But also while you're feeling them, don't let yourself attach the thoughts with the feelings, because that's when we get in trouble, is when we like, oh, I feel this way, so now I'm going to think the thoughts that I feel, or that I think when I normally feel anxious, right? Or that whenever they start to get loud, you think a certain type of thoughts. Like when they start to get loud, you deploy XYZ thoughts. You deploy then my neighbors being loud thoughts, which contain, like if you were like, I don't know why I see like a Tupperware container, but like if you opened up the lid of that Tupperware and there's all those thoughts within them, then it said like the my neighbors being loud bucket. And then you open it up, what's in there, all of those thoughts about multiple times a week, they're loud parties, it's triggering, it's hard, I'm trying to focus, I'm so overwhelmed, it's anxious, I don't know what to do, this drives me crazy, how can like somebody help me, like all of those thoughts, all of those feelings are in that Tupperware. Then you're just like opening up every time they get loud, right? So now what you're going to want to do is rewrite a new story. They're so quiet, they're so respectful, you never hear them, they don't make a peep, you love where you live, you love everybody in your neighborhood, or you love all your neighbors, we have such a great neighbor community, there's again, they're so respectful of each other, everyone respects each other's boundaries, we respect the time, we respect each other's ears, eyes, noses, whatever, like make up what it should be for you. And then I don't know why it's a Tupperware. I don't know. It's in a Tupperware container today. Then from now on, when they do the loud thing, you open up that Tupperware and you start pulling those thoughts from there, and not pulling the ones that my neighbors are loud Tupperware. Because you don't need to, like, if you have loud neighbors now, like my advice would be to never fucking affirm you have loud neighbors ever again. Like this should be the last time you ever fucking say that for the rest of your life. In a perfect world, in an ideal world, if you were to get the best situation the fastest, you would never utter those words again. And if you saw yourself or caught yourself thinking that or reacting that way, you would shut that down immediately and be like, what am I talking about? My neighbors are so respectful. I love living beneath, next to, above, whatever, near them. I love the fact that my neighbors are so quiet. My neighbors are so quiet. My neighbors are so fucking quiet right now. They're so quiet. I love where I live. It's so quiet here. I love where I live. Everything's fine. I'm working on, like, you're again, letting yourself, and I'm getting anxious. They're getting loud, but you know what? Hey, I know that they're working on it. I'm so glad that they get it. I'm so glad they understand. I'm feeling that anxiety in my body again, but I know that we're in transition right now. They didn't realize how they were affecting me, and now they do. And I'm so glad that they respect it. And I'm just kind of like making stuff up. I'm just being generic, but like, that's really the game, is just to find a better story, work on the way you react when the old story comes up, make sure you're still telling the new story while you're reacting and processing. that make sense? And then keep us posted and let us know, how things go, because we want to know. Casey, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, how do I manifest a Seinfeld reboot? I told my dad how I want to write a modern day script and get it to Larry David / Jerry. My dad said that it's a bad idea because supposedly the cast doesn't want a full-on reboot. Okay. All right, I'm going to say something here. I feel like this is something George might say anyways, and I mean this with love. It's like, what does your dad know? Why are you asking your dad? Is he on the fucking Seinfeld Getting Back Together panel? Like, and I mean this with love. We love dad, but like, why the fuck are you listening to that? You know what I mean? You want to do something like stranger things have happened than somebody writing a reboot and it getting picked up. Honestly, like literally you're in the era of it. So if I were you, and this is something the universe wants me to say right now. This is for everybody that's a creative of any sort. Just so you know, I feel like that energy is building. And so if you're getting that impulse, you're getting that idea, you may not be the only one getting it. So my advice is get to work. Write that script. So like if you want to write it, I'm writing a modern day script. Like start there. Start it by turning the want to have. Like I always say, if you want something, you have it. So I want to write a script. I am writing a script. I'm writing a modern day Seinfeld. And guess who's gonna love it? Both of those MFers. They're gonna love it so much that it's gonna get all of them out of retirement. Maybe all of them except maybe Kramer. No judges. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna talk about anybody. It's none of my business. But my point is, like change the story. I'm writing the reboot. Larry and Jerry are gonna love it. And it's gonna be so good that it's gonna make all the other ones want to do it. And there you go. And then get to work. Because then you got to now you need to show up. That shit better be good, which of course it will be. Because that's part of the affirmation. It's good enough to get them out of retirement. So, or whatever. I'm just saying it like that to, for quick communication purposes. Anywho, yay. And then let us know how that goes because we can't wait to watch it when it happens. Okay. Ink Alchemist Tattoo says, Cat's like, give me your energy, mom. I got you. I read somewhere that cats take our negative energy so they can ground it for us. Oh, wow. Is that what you did? Is that why you did that? Is that why you always sit on my lap when I come to Mindset Monday? Because I got not negative, but I got crazy energy coursing through me. But not since Shantae's been helping, except for today I ripped my pants. I just keep saying SpongeBob. Okay. All right. Luna Soleil, thank you so much for the super. No, wait, sorry. Hannah. Hannah was first. I apologize. Hannah, thank you so much for the super chat says. So my brother's friend and I have been talking recently, and it's clear we have feelings for each other. My brother's upset about it, and now I'm scared his friend is distancing himself from me to avoid conflict. Okay. So kind of just like, it's okay. You know what's, there's a common theme today right now. This is the third question in a row where I want to say the same thing. Instead of this narrative of your brother not approving, how about he's the biggest supporter, like I actually have a lot of clients with, maybe not a lot of clients, but I definitely have dealt with clients with this exact same thing. And I'm always like, can like wrap your mind around a different scenario, right? Like, how about, okay, he reacted at first because it's kind of weird at first, right? Maybe it's weird at first. You're like, oh my God, am I going to lose my best friend? It's weird, right? But then as he's sitting with it, he's like, hold on. This could potentially mean my best friend could become my actual brother. Wait a minute. And if anyone's going to be with my sister, then I hope it's my favorite person in the world, right? So flip that story around And just like we talked about with the neighbors, and okay, I'm going to turn my phone on silent. Oh, you want to be on silent. Okay. Yeah, so just like we talked about with the last ones, when you're dealing with people and their opinions of the situation, you pick the opinion. Their opinion's your opinion. So, and not only that, but their opinion's what you say their opinion is. So let their opinion be your opinion is what I'm trying to say. Let it go from something like, allow your brother to have reacted. Oh, well, it's fine. Like, it's totally fine. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal to react to something like that. So let that be under the water under the bridge. And now brother is your biggest supporter, your number one fan. He's the in your corner. And now instead of him being a hindrance, maybe he's going to help. Now he's going to make your SP situation even better and easier. Because now you got someone on the inside, right? Inside man. So, and then of course your SP, if they were distancing themselves to avoid conflict, that's cool because it shows that they're respectful. I don't know, right? And now that you understand that your brother was just having a totally normal totally understandable knee-jerk reaction, but that the dust settles and it makes so much sense now, and everybody like loves the idea. Now you can get back and like let your SP back in, because you diving into the fear of him being distant. Oh, he's being distant because he's trying to avoid conflict is just going to keep him distant. So like, let's just say thanks for not, and actually, honestly, like really thinking like into the future about this. Like, if you were to get married or be together or whatever, I don't know how far down this is going to go. If you were to get together and you did have a conflict with your brother, that would be a family matter. And it sounds like this person already would be respectful of that and not interfere, right? Like, because sometimes you don't want them to. And if you want him to, maybe he will. But I'm just saying at this point, you can look at your 3D situation where you're at right now and be like, oh, this is actually really good because this guy's respectful. He's going to respect my family and me and my brother having our relationship. My brother totally understand why he reacted that way. So I'm giving him grace, and it's completely understandable. Now that he realizes that this is the best thing that could happen for all of us, now I can put my defenses down and let my SP back in, because I was kind of blocking him because I was afraid. I was afraid of what was going to happen. So I put up walls, and that manifested in him looking like he was pulling back, but that was really me. So now that my walls are back down and I'm really excited and I'm opening up and our family's getting bigger, and that's the story, period. And no matter what happens in the 3D, we stick to this and we stick to it and we stick to it. We stick to it. We stick to it. No matter how loud the parties get, I have quiet neighbors. You know what I mean? So it's the only thing that's going to quiet the neighbors down. And again, it's the only thing that's going to keep brother accepting and SP near is best thing for everybody, and everybody sees it, and yay, the family's growing, and we're so excited to bring all the families together, or whatever. So, I mean, I was just thinking like, how fun would family vacations be if, like that would be fun. So anyways, whatever. Turn it around, stop looking at it as a negative, and just go with the new story, period. And then here's the other thing, but also be okay. I don't know, this is going to sound weird. They're telling me to tell you this grace period that you're giving your brother may be longer than you want. And also it may be, you need to extend it to your SP as well. So he doesn't want to lose his best friend, right, either. So let's understand that everybody in the situation is in a delicate situation. Nobody wants to break up any version of this triangle of relationships, right? Nobody wants to end any part of this. Nobody wants to break this couple up, this couple, meaning like the duos, right? You and your brother, you and your SP and your brother. Nobody wants to separate those pairs. So again, let's give this some time to settle so that you can accept the new story. You can accept the new story. You can accept the new story. You can let your guard down. But you may have to placate your SP or your brother in for a minute. Like, I don't know if you will, but I just feel like something's telling me to tell you, like, and if it doesn't happen right away, don't give up. But be gracious with them. Like how do I say this? Your graciousness will pay off. Does that make sense? Like, if your brother's like, I have a fucking problem with this, and you're like, I totally understand, and you don't, and you're just like, and you don't like, and I'm here, and you're right, or whatever, and he doesn't right away say, okay, you guys should date, and he still stands on this, like, I don't think this is a good idea. Just say, I understand, and I respect that that's your opinion, and let him just be there. Be there, be a space for the way he feels about it. And same goes with your SP. If he needs distance right now, don't take it personal. I know it sucks. Fill your time with shit that brings me joy and hobbies while you're doing this, okay? Because something is telling me that you giving them that space and showing them that grace will give them more incentive to show it to you when it's their turn. Okay? I don't know. So please keep me posted. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. That was an interesting. Yeah. Okay. And if you have any other things to say, I haven't been able to look at the chat for a minute. Yeah. Okay. So V, I see your message didn't go all the way through. Go ahead and type it. I'm gonna answer. I have a couple ahead of you. Luna, I'm gonna go with Luna, and then I'll get to you, V, in a moment. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate you. Luna says, I'm an actor and was thinking about how to ignore my 3D and persist and bring in that series regular job. Does that mean acting like I'm on set, etc., even when I'm at a desk at my day job? Is that cray? Okay. So I had a similar situation, but it wasn't like acting. It's literally doing what I'm doing right now. So I had to pretend while sitting at my desk job for a few months before I got the courage up to quit my job. And then I kept persisting it was about a total of 4 months until like it all kind of like worked out. But I was like on top of it because that was when I was the beginning of like my 30 days of alignment and I started 360 method and started developing it. So I was like really, really on top of my shit, on top of my thoughts, which by the way, 360 method is coming. It's dropping next Wednesday. And that's also the same day as our limiting beliefs masterclass. And that's happening May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. If you want to sign up, roxytalks.com is the link. And it's actually pinned to the chat here on Facebook. So, Orlando, thank you. I just saw your note. Thank you. So what I had to do was like, the first thing was that I realized, okay, as I sit here for 8 hours a day, I am saying to the universe, I'm not working for myself. I'm not making enough money. I don't like what I'm doing. This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm wasting my time. I should be doing blah, blah, blah. That's what I was saying all day long. Right. So that was the reality I was manifesting over and over. I was doing that for 8 hours a day. So I realized so the first thing I had to do was like, okay, those 8 hours. I can't, no more. I like took a stand and I was like, I refuse to let this job make me think those thoughts for 8 hours ever again. And I just started like, I would, meditate right before I worked from home. So I would meditate at I started at 8 a.m. So at 7:45, I would like set an alarm and I would go into meditation. And then as soon as it like clicked on, I would like get off my couch and sit at my desk and start working. So, those 15 minutes though, like I would get all like that emotional and body high that I would get from now, like 15 minutes for me. I can't even like I meditate for like an hour a day now, but, it's still amazing. It's just, I think over time, like it grows, like how much meditation you want and, or need, to continue elevating yourself to get to the higher and higher levels that you want to be at. Cause it's like, it's one thing to get yourself to the job, but then it's like, then it's like, once you have that regular job, don't you want to be like in a movie or something? Don't you want to be in like a blockbuster movie? Don't you want to win an Oscar, or whatever? So it's like all of those steps, all of those elevations, those, next, You know what I'm saying? All of those next steps take more required focus, dedicated focus, I think is what I was trying to say. So, anyways, I would meditate 15 minutes, go right into my job and take that high. And I'd just be like, like all like, you know, it makes you feel all good. And you're like, yeah, man. And so I would go into work and I'd literally be sitting there and it would be like I was high. My eyes would be like this, like I'm just like sitting at my desk, like, because I just felt just like so blissed out and so zen. And I would just repeat the same. I had like 4 affirmations. I didn't even really understand what affirmations were at the time. And I just repeated the same 4 things over and over, unless I was like on a sales call and I had to actively engage with a client. I was like, then like if I was like doing a sales call, then I have to write paperwork up. The second the paperwork starts, I love my job. This is amazing. The four affirmations were: the work I do is in alignment with my highest calling. The work I do is in alignment with my soul's highest purpose, which are pretty similar. I'm 100% self-sufficient, and all the money that I make comes from my own ideas and products. All of those have come true 100%. But like, that's what I repeated for myself over and over and over and over and over all day till it took 2 months until I was like, I have to quit my job. I can't do this anymore. I can't, like, I have to stop. So I quit the job. And then it was like conceptualizing and actually making my business a thing. And then in 2 months from there, then here we are. So, but I was very much on top of it. Very long-winded answer. So I know. I'm trying. Okay, come here. Come on. Okay. I know. Tell her what to do. You tell her? Okay. Anything else? Is that it? That's it. Oh, nope. One more? No? Okay. So, do you have to pretend that you're on set even when you're not? I mean, no, but like, do you have to think like somebody who doesn't think that they're stuck at a desk job? Yeah. So maybe you're not like, I am on set. I am on a Hollywood set. Or maybe you are. I'm on a Hollywood set right now. I'm on a Hollywood set. Isn't this fun? I'm on my own show. Like, maybe you're okay. Okay, actually, that's actually a good idea. Maybe you're playing. Maybe you're on The Office. Pretend you're on The Office, and you're like, you know what I mean? And you're just like, be The Office, and then that would make work more fun. And then you could be manifesting that you're an actor on your thing, and like just like be on The Office or something like that is what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying this for a job thing, because I know this one well. If you're going to be spending that much time at the place, that's a big portion of your waking hours. And sometimes even the hours when you're not there, you're thinking about it as well. So, and then your money has to do with it, your living situation. When you're thinking about your passion, you're thinking about how you don't have time. Your time is a problem, your health, everything is like kind of tied into it, right? So it's very important that you pick a new story. I'm an actor. I'm a well-paid actor. I love what I do. The public loves me. The agents love me. The casting directors love me. Everybody on set loves me. The directors love me. The camera loves me. The internet loves me. I love what I'm doing. I'm so well paid. I'm living my dream. I love being on set. I'm on The Office. This is so fun. Office 2.0. I'm going to be on that new Seinfeld reboot or whatever, just like different story. And just be careful of like what you're taught, are you an actor who's trying to make it with a regular job, or are you a fucking actor who's living your dream? One of those will keep you in a job and one of them will help you get closer to your dream. Yeah. Was that it? Okay. I did it. Cramming approved. All right, cool. Moving on. Okay, Remy. Remy, did you have a question, or are you just a kind, generous? Wait, hold on. What's going on? Wait, what's Remy's? What's this? What's this about? Okay, Remy, if you have a question, just go ahead and ask it. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this, with Remy. Do you have a question or... Okay, no? I don't get it. Are you still here? You're engaged. Okay, do you have a question, a manifestation question that I can answer? Or, I mean, do you have a question I can answer? Because, I don't know what... And then, okay, then I see V. I know V had an issue with the super chat. Okay. Yeah, no worries, V. Okay. Okay. I gotta say something to you, V. All right. Because what's the Remy, what's the topic? What do you mean what's the topic? You can't do a manifestation chat. Okay. But I mean, you don't have to ask a question. I appreciate it if you were just being kind and generous. They were wanting to know if you had a question to ask me. Oh, you love the podcast. Thanks, Remy. I appreciate it. So this is our live stream. We literally just talk about manifesting and I just answer any whatever your questions are. So V, okay, V, before I even get to, I mean, I read your question a little bit, but I see that you're like, okay, you did a super chat. It didn't send all the way through. And then you're like, I'm so upset. Is there any way I can get it edited? Sad face. Like, okay. The reason I'm pointing this out, because then I could feel the energy right away. And then I see your messages. I went on Instagram after 5 weeks hiatus and seen my SP was back with his ex / possibly moved back. I thought my affirmations were solid, but now I'm pretty upset about it. Okay. So your upsetness is translating. And like, and so is, and I'm V, I don't know if it's, I don't recognize your name. I don't know if you've been here much. Sometimes, yeah, the moderators will hide spam chats, unfortunately, because it's just, they want to respect the group and everybody that's looking at the chat. But they'll always make sure that a super chat is taken care of. That's Leanne is actually here specifically for that. So the super chats will always get taken care of. So I'm pointing it out though, V, because the same energy that I'm upset my super chat's not going through and not giving it a chance, like, because you were like, it didn't work. Oh my God, it didn't work. And then it was like, I'm so upset. Is there any way, right? Like, I'm just pointing out needy and kind of like very lack, right? Like, I'm trying to be gentle because I don't recognize your name and I don't want to come out and just like slap you in the face with some rude sounding shit. I do like to just be real straight up with you, but like the neediness that I see in the OMG, I'm so upset, my super chat, blah, 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 is the same neediness that I see in what you're texting about, what your question is about, right? And that's why I'm pointing it out. Because the lack, the needy, oh no, life's not working out for me. I'm so upset. I thought this is working. How come it's not working for me? Blah, blah, blah. That is what is communicating. And that's what I saw immediately. And that's why I wanted to point it out to you, right? Like, not to chastise you because your super chat didn't go through. I'm talking about the way that you addressed it, right? So I'll tell you right now that like that kind of energy, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this word, it feels victimy. It feels like victim mentality. It feels like victim energy, which just it's like a vacuum that sucks pain and shitty things to you. And I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's right. And I'm not saying that anybody that feels like a victim or defines himself as a victim deserves that. I'm just saying that when you have that, like, life isn't giving, I'm trying and it's not working. How come? Oh my God, I'm so upset. That it just draws more things to you that will make you feel that way, right? So that's why I wanted to address it just right off the bat, because it's not going to help you with the manifestation with your SP, right? So you're going to have to work on healing and feeling okay with what has happened with your SP in the past and what's going on right now, because that pain, that your wound is loud. Like that's how I went. Like, I don't know how to others. Your wound is energetically loud and it's screaming at me off the text. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm just a random human third party. I'm not the delicate, nuanced universe that is drumming up your 3D reality based on the inner, finer workings of your thinking and feelings, right? So this is just what I'm getting off of what you're saying in a sentence. I can only imagine what the universe is getting off of your energy and the things that you're thinking all day long, right? So that's what I want to call your attention to. So finding ways to heal, to let out the anger, the pain, the frustration, whatever it is, it's valid. It's okay that you feel that way. And like, I feel like the pain of the third party and whatever, I don't know what happened even to you before this, but the pain of what's going on right now is too big. And it feels like it's got history on it, right? It's not just this thing, it's what happened before because you've been working on it, right? So there's a level of, there's like indignation for like, how come this hasn't worked? How could you do this to me, this person? How could you not be with me? How could you blah, blah, blah? And all of that rawness is getting in the way of your manifestation, right? So what can you do to heal? What can you do to forgive? And not forgiving meaning like letting off the hook, but like forgiving that things got to this point because it was all a manifestation of the pain you were holding on to, or the worry or the fear. So it's not really anybody's fault. We're just going to work on how we conceptualize, how we react, what feelings and thoughts we indulge in from here and forward, so that you don't find yourself in a place like this again. And you can continue manifesting the relationship that you want despite what the 3D looks like. So heal and persist, right? Like you got to, at the end of the day, you got to persist. You said you thought your manifestations were working. Maybe they are. Maybe this is just a part of it. Maybe that you hadn't healed enough. And so the universe had to slap you in the face with something that's going to make you take care of. Like you've been ignoring this cheek, so I had to slap it so you could pay attention to it. I don't know. That's such a weird, I don't know. I feel like I got Will Smith in my head today. So, okay, why am I commenting on people? I don't want to comment on people. Let me take a breath. They're none of my business. Okay, so oh, did I get some on you? Sorry. So yeah, it sounds like you kind of are working on the manifestation aspect of it. So you have a handle on what to do, what to persist, right? Like when I say persist, you already know how to manifest. You're already doing it. So keep doing what you're doing, but adjust the way you're doing it and the things that you're thinking. Adjust the objective, which is not to get someone, but to be 100% fulfilled. Part of that fulfillment is, the great companionship. That's part of it, of course, but it's not the whole deal. So when you make it the whole deal, you diminish everything else in your life and it shows. So, and then your SP can only reflect that back to you. So adjust your affirmations to the best case scenario from where you are right now. And then work on the healing part, because I think that whatever's going on within you that's causing this pain and upset, whatever, it's deeper and needs to be dealt with because it's in the way. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I'm right, V. I'm sorry, V. I'm gonna have to grill you up a little bit longer. I know, because then I see you more. My question was one word and I wasted my money. I'm so upset right now. Is there any way I can redo it? Like, you're going on and on about it, and that tells me a lot. That tells me more, right? So it makes me feel like you're probably going on and on and on and on and on about this problem, and probably all your problems maybe. Like, I don't know if people realize, but the way people ask questions tells me a lot. Like, I can tell a lot, and I can the needy energy, and I mean, and I'm only using that word because you know what it means. I'm not saying you're needy, but that's how the energy feels and comes across. So what I'm trying to say is, like, if I feel it over text, the universe 100% feels it and is responding and sending you stuff to make you feel more needy. Like, oh, how about, oh, I don't know, your person with somebody else? How needy does that make you feel? Did I do it right? Did I give you the needy right? You said you were needy. I felt like you were needy. I gave you more needy. Is this needy? You know what I mean? It's like, it just, you got to shift the energy. You got to shift the story. You got to shift the energy, or you're going to keep getting more reasons to feel like you don't got what you want. Okay. Lemuria. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I love your energy. You're so inspiring. Thank you. I hung out with my SP over the weekend and I felt so sad when our time was over. Things are stop and go. How can I persist? You just said it right there. You just literally explained your own stop and go. I hung out with my SP over the weekend and I felt so sad when our time was over. Love hanging out with you. Oh my God, the universe is taking you away. Love hanging out with you. Oh, the universe is taking you away. Why do you think you have stop and go? You literally just said it. So how do you persist? Quit stopping. Like, okay, make peace with the fact that sometimes you're not around somebody 24/7. And when it is time for them to go, it's not something to be sad about. It's something to be excited about, because you get another opportunity. Now you get another time to see them. You know, like switching your energy from what's being taken away from you. And yeah, it's like you're focusing. You guys, okay, hold on. This show, Russian Doll. Have you guys watched that show, Russian Doll? I watched the first season when it first came out. The second season just aired on Netflix, and it really pissed me off. And I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I'm starting to see. I had to go on the Reddit boards to I was so upset. I'm like, what the fuck was this about? I had to go on the Reddit boards to get the message, but it's really playing, and I'm seeing it play out a lot in people's lives. And I keep seeing that show referenced when I'm talking to people. I don't want to give anything away, but I will just say that the theme for the season is don't miss out on what you got trying to fix what you don't got, basically. So I keep seeing that a lot, coming up, in my mind, keep feeling the visual of this show coming up. And I think it's because a lot of us over here are so, and I'm guilty of it too, right? I know that's why I was pointing to that damn show, and I know it's why it pissed me off, because I'm guilty of it. We're so busy sometimes focus on what it is that we want, and understand, what does the word want mean? Want is a lack. We're so busy focused on what we lack that we're missing everything around us. All of the shit around us. We have so much around us that we've already manifested. We have so much around us that we don't even have time to address everything. And yet we want more. And I think this question in particular is just very much screaming to me, you don't know what you got till it's gone, right? The reason your problem, and it sounds bitchy, these are just words coming out. Your problem is that you don't know how to enjoy something while you have it. So you have this good time knowing that nothing is forever in life, right? And I'm not saying you didn't relish your time, but we're not talking about how much you relished your time. You're talking about how sad you are and how it doesn't fucking stop and go. And that's why you're not appreciating how great it was that you got to see them. and how exciting it is that you get to see them again, you're talking about how sad you are that it ended and wondering why it keeps stopping. And that's why. So how do I persist? Persist in the go and stop doing the stop. Right now, you're persisting in the stop too much. It sounds like you're obviously persisting in the go because you're getting movement, but you're persisting at least half in the stop. Right? So switch that ratio up. Oh, Witchy Wheels is back. Yay! I'll have to tell Samantha. Yeah, we were like, where's Witchy Wheels been? I was like, I better go check on her, make sure she's okay. Glad you're here. Okay. Okay. So, okay, V says, wow, I'm crying. I'm so sorry if I came off crazy. I seriously was just so upset. I thank you so much for pointing that out. Honestly, what you said, it was really spot on. So thank you for responding. Yeah, of course. And I'm sorry. I hope you know it's all from love, right? Like, I just want you to, I'm just trying to provide like as objective as a mirror as I can. Cause like, I don't know you guys. I obviously want the best for you. That's why I'm here. And so I've got a few minutes to get as much as I can to you. And I got to be like, this is the fucking huge problem I see. And here's something you can do about it. But you're like, whatever's going on with you, like if you're crying right now, let that shit out. Cry hard, cry a bunch of stuff out maybe, because maybe it's like built up. And it's great that you're crying. And I'm glad that you got some value from it. And I'm glad that it didn't upset you. And thank you. Okay. V, you're saying it's hard to persist. It is sometimes, but even it's hard to persist is an affirmation, and it's that affirmation makes it hard to persist. So in those moments when you want to say it's hard to persist, you're like, it's so easy to persist. It's so easy to persist. I love how easy it is to persist, because whether or not it's true in the now, what you say is going to be true in your future. So you might as well say what you want right now. Tim, hello. Ambrose, I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. I know. Okay. All right. My super chats got kind of funky. So I saw Lemuria. Oh, okay. Oh, there's Bree. Okay. Hold on. There's Casey. Okay. And Sam I am. Okay. All right. I see. I think I did that. I think I went out of order. Okay. So I'm going to go with, it's Sam I am, right? I think it is. I have 20/20 vision. So cool. Leanne typed this chat down here. Has anyone dealt with an SP you share a child with? How do you get back with him despite the high conflict and toxic situation? We are not getting along at all. All right. This is an answer for a therapist. I mean, this is a question for a therapist. Like, to be real honest with you, like, family therapy, I think, is 100% needed. You know, like, there's only so much manifestation can do, because you're always manifesting. You're manifesting 24/7. And if you don't heal the actual wound, if you just put a Band-Aid over it and you're not working to heal what's going, like let's say like you're picking a Band-Aid over, like cleaning out the wound and doing stitches, right? If you're just doing a Band-Aid, the Band-Aid's going to get gross after a while. It needs to be changed constantly. It's not a long-term situation. It's not a long-term solution. Okay. Whereas like healing the wound from the inside out, or stitching it up, cleaning it up, and then like, you get what I'm saying, right? I was talking metaphorically and then I was talking specifically. So cleaning out the wound and stitching it up, and like going through that pain of having to stitch it up and see the wound and be there with it and close it and all those things. We avoid it by putting the Band-Aid over it, but the Band-Aid doesn't heal the wound, and the Band-Aid just gets gross after a while and needs to be replaced anyways. So you have a toxic living situation and you have a child involved, manifestation is not going to do anything in the long term, because whatever is toxic within you and your partner is not manifestation is not going to get it out of the way. It's not getting it out of the way. Manifestation is how your 3D reality works. It has nothing really to do with the functionality of your feelings. So I suggest you guys go to therapy and figure out what's going on and why you're having trouble getting along, and also getting coping skills, because your child is being exposed to all that. And I'll tell you right now, that child is picking up all of that shit and is going to have relationships like that. And I know that because I have clients I speak to every week who are doing the exact same thing that their parents did. And I bet you every single person on this chat right now, if you look at how you and your SP behave, it mirrors either your parents' relationship, one of you guys is mirroring them, or it's like the exact opposite to try to outdo it. Everybody does this. So that child is, I don't care how old they are, even if they're a baby, they are picking this up, and it's going to play out in their world as long as it's in their life. They're going to think this is normal, and they're going to seek out relationships that remind them of home. And if home is toxic, that's what their relationships are going to be like. So this isn't just this is about generational shit that needs to be dealt with. And manifestation can do a lot, but it can't, again, it's not going to heal your wounds if you aren't willing to do the healing part, right? Not saying you're not, but I'm just saying, like, there's more that needs to be done. And I would say, 100% go to counseling and figure out what's going on between you two, so that you can heal your own personal wounds, heal the wounds between you and your relationship, and get better coping skills so that you're not putting this, doing this in front of your child. Having said that, once you're in a better place to like conceptualize your relationship, because right now you're just manifesting more of what you've got. You're reacting. You can't be around each other. You're triggering each other. You're reacting. Therefore, you're manifesting more of it, and you're putting your child in the middle of it. Not in the middle of it, but at least around it. So it's just not healthy for you guys to be around each other right now. It sounds like, I don't know you and I don't want to make assumptions, but just based off of what you told me, like, I would not suggest trying to fix that situation from within it, because it sounds really fucking triggering and upsetting. And if you're working on your triggers, constantly being triggered is not the best environment, in my opinion. I think it's better to work on your triggers and avoid them more. You're working on your reactions, and you're working on the new concepts that you're thinking of. You're working on who you are now and what your life is going to be like. So you don't want to be constantly triggered, because that rocks the boat too much. And then you have to do too much cleanup work from the trigger, and you're wasting time that could be spent healing the problem that caused the trigger to begin with. So focus on what's going on within you, the pain, do the therapy work. And then, I'm so glad my partner and I are healing. I'm so glad that we're getting along so well. I'm so glad that everything is working out. I'm so glad we're both enjoying counseling. I'm so glad we both have gone to counseling. I'm so glad they're on board. We support each other. We always have the same ideas. We get along really well. We respect each other, and we always keep it clean in front of the kids or whatever, and we cohabitate really well. We get along so well. Again, we respect each other's boundaries, and that's where your affirmations need to be regardless. But if the healing isn't done, like, it's only going to last so long before the 3D shows you a reflection of the old story. And if you haven't dealt with the trigger, if you haven't dealt with yourself, then when that thing shows up, you're probably going to be tricked into playing out your old story again, which just undoes the manifestation in essence, right? So not undoes, it just takes you off the path of it. So in my mind, the best bet would be to be as far away from this person as possible that you can be, and work on your own health, emotional, mental, physical, while implying and intending and manifesting that they're doing the same. And then, does that make sense? I hope I'm helping. Okay, good. Okay. Yay. Okay, good. And we're here for you if you need support. Like, 100% the community's got you. Because I know I don't, it's not that I don't think that your situations are hard. And it's not like I know this shit is really difficult to deal with, but like, saying that and giving into that isn't like, I mean, it's not going to help. So we just got to like focus on the solution. So proud of you. I'm excited for you guys to heal and come together in the most harmonious way possible. And there's your affirmation. We're healing and coming back together in the most harmonious way possible. But the healing is important, okay? Emily says, "Is the I Got Yelled At by Roxy Talks merch available?" I never made it because I just was like, is that too bitchy? But I do have a new merch line coming out soon. I just, we're working on 360. So 360 is coming out next week. Free Limiting Beliefs Masterclass happening on May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. It's going to be live. It's my first live event in almost a year, so I'm really excited. You can sign up at roxytalks.com. Let me throw this shit up on the thing. Where is this? Nope. Where is it? It's over here. There she is. There it is. Free Limiting Beliefs Masterclass. roxytalks.com is the sign up. May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. And if you can't make it live, there will be a replay. Although I do suggest coming live because there's going to be special stuff for people that, can only happen when they're live. So, yay. All right. Okay, there's more super chats, and I'm going to find them. Casey says, thoughts on manifesting significant weight loss and a flat tummy while still eating what I enjoy a lot, soda, sweets, fast food. My thoughts on manifesting that is that the problem is that you think that you can't have a flat tummy and significant weight loss while enjoying what you like, right? It's like the flaw is on a fundamental level in your beliefs about what food is, what food is, good for you, what's bad for you, what certain food does to you, what certain other food does or doesn't do, how it affects other people, how it's affected you in the past, what people have told, blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff that you think about food in general is going on in your body every time you eat, right? Even if you don't realize it. Like actually, we do realize, I'm somebody who's acutely aware of my weight as well. So I know when I'm eating something healthy or not, right? And I'm kind of in a place where I'm really, really working on disassociating healthy food with weight loss. You know what I mean? And it just it doesn't serve me. I got to be able to eat whatever the hell I want and still weigh what I want. Otherwise, what's the point of trying? So what I eat is healthy. What I eat nourishes me. I love foods that nourish my body in the best way. I love foods that help me look the best way possible. What I eat makes me look the best way possible. I look amazing. I have my dream body. I weigh blank, 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 blanks. Pounds or stones or whatever you, kilos, whatever it is that you weigh, wherever you're from. And, you just, I've definitely had clients and people in the Facebook group who have affirmed their weight loss. I know I've seen success stories about that in the group. So if you want to go through there and find those people, you can talk to them and get advice from them directly. But I would say that I think on the basic level is that these foods make you fit and these ones don't. And I like the foods that don't make me fit. And I can't enjoy what I eat because what I enjoy makes me not fit. Those beliefs, they are under a lot of stuff, and all these other thoughts get kind of piled on top of it that validate that belief or support it, I guess is a better word. So but at the bottom of it, I would say it's what you think. What do you mean you can't eat whatever you want and have the body you want? What are you talking about? Never heard of it, That's my opinion. Bree. Okay, Bree. Bree says, good news. I persisted with my SP after the circumstances, and she asked me on a Mother's Day. Today I set a boundary and still persisted. Didn't react. Bree, you're doing really well. Okay. One thing I will say about you, Bree, I feel like you tend to I know you just said you didn't react. Sometimes I see you reacting in the IG DMs, maybe. You react sometimes and you want to tell your story, the old story, even though it doesn't help you. So, but I will say that I definitely see you swing back from it, and I see you re-grabbing the story. And literally every time you come and talk, you have made progress. So cut yourself some slack. Stop being hard on yourself and stop stressing out about it because it is working. You are doing it. You've made a lot of progress, okay? So, like, chill out a little bit. Calm down. You're good. You're doing it. Like, that's all I want to say is, like, I know you're telling me good news and you're telling me you didn't persist, and I'm hold on. You did persist, and I'm proud of you. And you're doing great. And of course she asked you out. Of course she did. We knew she would. She always does. But it takes her a minute because I think you give a little bit of a reactionary period before you kind of come back down, which is okay because you're working on it. But I just want to point that out to say, like, girl, you're still doing it. So don't worry, like, you can work on even lessening that reaction period down because there's no point. There's really no point. It's all working out and it feels great. We're like calm and sure about it. The more calm and sure you can be about your manifestation, even if it's not real, but if you can communicate calm and sure about your manifestation, and especially about your SP, this is how you're going to get it the fastest. Calm and sure. Calm and sure. Actually, that's going to be homework right now because I'm going to say it right now because it wants to come out. I want you to journal about your big manifestation. And if you have multiple, then cool. Every area where you're missing in a manifestation or whatever manifestations you're working on, probably SP, we know weight loss, we know career, we've been talking about that, money, probably, health, stuff like that. Whatever it is, even your ability to manifest, I want you to make a list for each one of those topics. Let's say it's SP. And I want you to ask yourself, how can I be sure about this? Or how would I think or feel or speak if I was sure about this? What would I speak if I was certain in my manifestation, right? So you're manifesting about your I'm just going to use an SP because we're talking about it right now. You're manifesting about an SP. You have all your affirmations that you're using to describe your world, right? If you were 100% sure and convinced that was happening, what would you say? How would you describe it? What sentences would you use to describe your SP or talk about them? Journal those out. And then the next question is, if I were calm, if I was 100% calm about this, if I had no pressure, no worries, no, just ease, no time, no nothing, just like, lay it on me when you're ready, universe. What would I say? How would I think? How would I feel? And I just want you to journal on what certainty, or what did I say? Sure and calm. Calm and sure. Sure and calm. Calm and sure. Those are the two qualities that I want us to work on for homework to start applying to our manifestation. Calm as fuck about it, and I'm sure as fuck about it. I'm obviously calm about it because I'm sure about it. And I'm sure about it because I'm calm about it because I'm obviously not nervous or stressed out. I'm calm, so I must be sure. Right? Just kind of like, yeah, that's it. That's yeah. Leanne, thanks. If you don't mind writing that down. B says, does this apply also for manifesting customers to your business? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yes, it does. Rebecca says, I love coming here because I know when I do have a question, Roxy's ready with the visceral metaphors needed. Well, thanks. I try. Actually, I don't. They just come through, but I just let them out. Calm AF. Yes. Thanks, Leanne. So yeah, calm and sure. That is going to be our mantra for the week. Calm and sure. I'm calm and I'm sure. And I'm sure and I'm calm. Calm and I'm sure. Okay. Everybody, let's take a breath. Let's do one more. Okay. Lotus says, when there's doubt, kick it out, or do you take breaks about the... Oh, hold on. I'm scrolling. When there's doubt, kick it out, question mark. Or do you take breaks about the subject and then go back to it? Both. Think about it. This is not something that you're doing, for a few weeks to get something. This is the rest of your life. You're always going to be manifesting. You're always going to doubt yourself. Are you going to let yourself swirl in doubt, or are you going to tell it to shut the fuck up and move forward? Because telling it to shut the fuck up and move forward takes practice if that's not the way that you're used to treating yourself when you have doubts. So yeah, kick it out. But like there is validity in looking at why you're doubting yourself, when and where, what you're using it in response to, how you're using it, what it sounds like, what it feels like. It's good to take data from these things and to take a pause on what you're thinking about, to look at how you feel and where those things are stemming from. But it's never, ever productive to indulge in the doubt. Right? It's never, ever productive to indulge in the insecurities. It's completely great and perfect and fine to say, okay, I'm insecure about this right now. This is making me feel really insecure. This is making me feel really shitty about myself. Why? What's this about? What's going on here? Or whatever. But like, it's about making space for the insecurity, not listing all the reasons why you're insecure over and over and over and over and over and over again for 20 minutes, right? Like that doesn't help you at all. So making space for the insecurity allows it to be seen so that it can be processed and released. Daisy says, Roxy, just got my check right now and boss gave me an extra $100. Yes. I'm money to pay off my car now, by the way. Oh, Valerie. Oh, okay, Valerie. Yay. Oh my God. Okay, Valerie says, she goes, sorry, it's Valerie, by the way. I'm just crying right now because I'm so grateful my affirmations are working. Girl. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Wow. Okay. Wow. Girl. Do not be frivolous with your thoughts, because you are so powerful. You are super powerful. It does not take you that long to make things go in your direction, and it does not take you that long to turn things around. Okay? Like you have done so many amazing things since the time we've spoken, and you've done them through persisting, right? Like you've done them in the face of it not working out. You've gotten the things that you intended to manifest and then like almost had them taken away, and you were like, I don't think so. And you got it, right? Like, so I just proud of you. Like, you're doing amazing. This girl is 16 years old, okay? She's done so many amazing things. And just don't doubt yourself. Like we were just talking about, like, because you are really powerful, and no matter what happens, you always find a way and you always make it work. So just remember that if stuff ever gets to start feeling hard again, just like, you can bet on yourself because you're going to succeed. And proud of you. And I'm so excited for you. You're doing so well. You're doing so well. And it's always working out. Yay. Ooh, Emily says, what's crazy is I asked Roxy about weight loss last summer, and now none of my pants fit. I have to belt everything and I have to buy an entirely new wardrobe, all in self-love. So happy. Yay! That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, Leanne. Okay, so I don't know if everyone knows, but our forum, roxytalks.com/forum, Leanne's been posting the homework every week. So she linked it in the chat. It's roxytalks.com/forum/homework. But if you ever want to like come and check what the homework assignment is, or leave your results or come chat about it with your manifesting buddies, please do roxytalks.com/forum. Make sure you're signed up for the Limiting Beliefs Masterclass happening next Wednesday, May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. It's live. It's my first live event in almost a year. It's free. And registration, roxytalks.com. It's also linked here in the YouTube chat. It's pinned to the chat. And oh yeah, if you can't make it live, there will be a replay. So still sign up and so it can get sent to you. But you want to be live if you can, because there will be special stuff for live people. Snick, you did a super chat and it didn't go through? Go ahead and type your message. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes that happens. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then somebody asked, what are your thoughts about, it's already done, says, what are your thoughts about the LOA being perceived as the devil's work? So interesting that you asked that, because I feel like I've been seeing that like come up in my frame of reference a lot lately, of like tarot or things like that being taken as the devil's work or whatever. And it's interesting because it's the opposite, and it's actually you tapping into like God energy or God love, and like communing with it, and being so open to that love that's flowing through you that you can interpret the messaging that it's trying to tell you. So what I think about it, and so maybe that's more of like for tarot, but same thing with law of attraction. Like in meditation, I'm definitely communing with something else. It's not me. Something else out there, and it feels good. It feels like love. It feels like God. And I don't know. This is what I think about it. Okay. There's only one planet Earth. There's only one creator of human beings. There's only one God, right? Or maybe I'm not saying that multiple gods aren't real. I'm just saying like the creative God, there's not more than one. All of the religions are describing one God. They're all talking about the same entity and fighting wars about it and saying that it's different. Like, there's no way in hell multiple creative entities happen to accidentally happen upon Earth and all simultaneously create the exact same type of creature at the exact same time. It's so stupid to think that there could be multiple gods, like, or not gods, but I mean multiple like creators. I think it's ridiculous. Like, I don't think so. I mean, just okay, based on the stories that they tell, right? The stories of they're all the same story. We all know this, right? So anyways, when you're manifesting, like, okay, so that's my point. One, all the religions are the same. All the gods that everybody describes is the same fucking God. There's not more than one creator, right? I think we could. Am I wrong here? Like, I mean, just to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, how in the world could there possibly be multiple creators doing the exact same thing at the same time on the same planet? It just doesn't make sense. So just one, there's only one source. There's one fucking source for all of humanity. And whether you call it law of attraction, prayer, fucking, I don't know, it's all the same stuff. There's only one, there's God. If I'm talking to God, I don't care what you call it. It's the same person or entity, right? And if I'm praying, if I'm asking for something of my God and they're bringing it to me, that is manifesting. I don't care what language or what religion you are. It's the same fucking shit. This world is a realm of constant 24/7 perpetual manifestation for every single being on the planet. 24/7. It is manifestation after manifestation after manifestation to infinity. That's all it is here. And to think that that's the devil's work, it's like, well, you're giving him, and assuming that's a person that fell from heaven. I mean, like, and not to disparage any religion, like, even when you think about like the 9 dimensions, the creatures from the beings from the 6th dimension are the ones that are from the darkness, and their job is to separate light from dark. Doesn't mean that they are negative. It's just their job to separate the light from the dark, so that the light can be the light and the dark can be the dark, so that the contrast can be seen. So it's not that it's negative, it's just been taken in a negative connotation. And to think that it's not the Lord's work or the God's work because I'm from X religion and you're from Y religion. Now I'm evil and you're not, and we're doing the same thing. I don't fucking think so. It's all of that religion stuff is man-made ideas and bullshit. All of religion is a man-made opinion. Okay? Man wrote those books, spread them all over the fucking world, and convinced a bunch of people to live their lives by it. The gods did not write those books. Jesus did not write the fucking Bible, okay? So it's all religion is a man's interpretation of what the fuck's going on over time. And I'm evil because I'm meditating and manifesting? I don't fucking think so. Sorry, but this is the stuff that Jesus was talking about. I am the light. I am the earth. God spoke and it was so. It's all there for us. Think what you want to think, and that's the life you're going to live. They've been telling it to us from the very beginning, and humans have just made it really fucking complicated and then killed a bunch of people over it. Cool. So invite me to your church to speak. I'm just kidding. Don't invite me to your Oh, God. Tim says, I'm just using the tools I was given. Exactly. You know, like, that's the thing about your manifestation. That's why you can have anything, is because that's how Earth's set up. It's not about who's good and who's bad. That's what man said. That's what humanity said. Humanity gatekeeping what was already here for everybody. No, you're bad. You can't have it. We're good. We can. Sorry. No. And that's why I do what I do, is because everybody was given this gift. We should all know it. That's my opinion. We should all know that we're able to do this, and that's why I do. That's the thing that drives me to do what I do. We should all know this. It's not fair that we don't. It's not fair that everybody doesn't know that they can do this. It's not fair that people, you know, are born into poverty and then believe they have to stay there. That's not fair. Where we're born and all that stuff, that's a soul. I think that's a soul's that's part of the soul's journey. It's our choice to come here into the situation that we're in. But the whole point is we're then given the tools to transcend it. So if we all had the knowledge to know that we could transcend it and then knew how to do it, then we could, and we wouldn't be stuck in things we don't want to experience. But we're taught the opposite, and it's forced down our throats that we're not shit. We can't do fucking shit. And that's not fair. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here today. Oh yeah, didn't I have a super chat answer like 25 fucking hours ago? I will never not have a YouTube channel that doesn't have cussing on it. There's just no way. Not that anybody asked, but it's something I was thinking about. Like, could I like censor my channel? No, I couldn't. I don't think I'd want to, but I don't even know if I could. Okay. Snick, thank you so much for the super chat, says, I'm not fulfilled at my job. How can I find a career I love when I have no idea what I want to do? Okay. Couple things. First off, hold on, I just got distracted by something else. Next lifetime, Brendan says, so if we signed up, we will get an email on how to get into the Zoom or the masterclass. Brendan, yes, you will get an email with the link the day of, you'll get a link. For the Limiting Beliefs Masterclass, sign up at roxytalks.com. Okay. Not fulfilled at my job. How can I find a career when I have no idea what I want to do? So, okay, first there's an exercise that I can give you to help you figure out what you want to do. But before we even get there, like, I am fulfilled. I love what I do. I make so much money doing what I do. I make more and more money all the time. They keep giving me raises. I love what I do. I'm so fulfilled here. They love me here. I'm 100% fulfilled in what I do. I'm aligned with my work. I'm aligned with my purpose. The work I do is in alignment with my purpose. Those are the kind of affirmations that you can use one of two things will happen with those kind of affirmations. Either one, you'll actually start liking your job. Things will open up. Maybe you'll get promoted. Maybe you'll get more money. Somebody you hate will move or whatever. Like something like that can and might happen, both. Or you'll find a job that you actually like. But those affirmations that I just said are enough to change the tide to go in either and both directions, because both things could happen. Like it could get better for you at work and you could then get an even better job, right? Which that would be best case scenario. It gets better while I'm here, and another even better one's on the way. Or they give me a severance package to go fuck off and I can go travel the world. And when I get back, there'll be a job waiting for me. I don't know. Whatever you want, right? Like best case scenario is happening. I love what I'm doing. I'm making the right choices. I love my life. Everything's working out for me. Using more like vague affirmations that kind of describe a life that you do enjoy living, but it's not super specific. Start there and then do this exercise. Draw a piece of paper with like a quadrant, Jan Michael quadrant 0, 4 quadrant 1. And in the first quadrant, you're writing, it's like, God, sometimes I forget the 4 questions because they're so nuanced. I'm gonna try to remember all 4. It's like what am I skilled at? Meaning, what skills have I gained from what have I gained from job skills? What kind of experience do I have job skill wise? What kind of education do I have? What do I like to do? And what do people come to me for? Those 4 questions, put them in your 4 quadrants. And then if there's anything that comes up in all 4, that's like a 100, that's a no-brainer, 100% go in that direction. And then obviously if something comes up in like 3 categories, or if it's in categories that you like, or if it helps you to realize, oh shit, this is something I've always wanted to do. I forgot that I wanted to do this when I was little or whatever. It just kind of helps you get clear on the kind of stuff that drives you, and what you could use to make a business out of, right? So, or like what direction you could go in. But just keep yourself open and don't be hard on yourself and don't feel like you have to figure something out, and just let something figure you out, like let it just unfold. Calm and sure. That's what we said earlier. That's our homework this week. How can I be calm? How can I be sure about my manifestation? How can I be calm, knowing this is unfolding, not stressed, not worried, calm, enjoying the ride, letting it happen in its own time? And how can I be sure? I know it's happening. Again, I'm not worried. I'm certain about it. There's no other option. I'm going to enjoy my time while I'm waiting. Calm and sure. How can you be calm and sure about your manifestations? Okay. No, Tally says, I find if people focus on what makes them feel complete and whole as a person, instead of what they think would make them happy and secure, they would inevitably find happiness in completeness. I love it. Totally. 100%. We were talking about that earlier too. Like a lot of the problems that I see with people's manifestations is that they're too focused on getting what they don't have, that they're completely skipping over and ignoring what they do have. And, appreciation and gratitude is like the key that unlocks the box to manifestation. So if you're not actively practicing, appreciation and gratitude for what you already have, you're missing out on like I just saw like a turbo boost button. Like you don't have to push it, but like you have it. So why wouldn't you push the turbo booster button every time you can? And so when you appreciate and when you're grateful, I always say this is even like when I made the vibes collection, the gratitude. Gratitude is the multiplier because it says, yes, I have the thing, and thank you, I motherfucking did this. I'll take some more. And it's like that energy keeps you in power. And it keeps you happy, keeps you satisfied. So it's just like it's a sweet spot to be in if you can be super grateful, like, and appreciate everything that you have already. You're like slippery. I just get so many Rick and Morty. I just watch too much Rick and Morty. Way too many Rick and Morty fucking references going through my head all the time. Slippy stairs. 25 schmeckles. Okay, that's it. No more. Okay. Coral, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I manifested my SP months ago. We're happy, but her job makes her nervous. She has an idea of moving away. How to stop doubting our happy life together. her job makes her nervous. She had an idea of moving away. Okay. So before I get into like what we're going to affirm for her, what I'm noticing is that, again, it's just a sentence. So I'm obviously inferring a lot from the one sentence, but I'm trying to get a gauge on as much as I can so I can give you the best answer possible. But I see a focus, not a focus, but you believe your 3D reality too much. I'm trying to say it in a better, more eloquent way, but I can't. That's all it was. You believe your 3D reality, and that's a problem. Because all your 3D I don't want to say that. Sorry. Sometimes they fucking make me laugh. They're funny. You know how I've talked about your 3D reality? Like if your thoughts are mental, your thoughts are the brain food, your 3D reality is the aftermath of food, which we know is what? Right? Everybody, we know what it is. So what they wanted me to tell you is that you're paying too much attention to the dookie and not enough to the food. So, and dookie was not the word that they said, and that's why I was like, I'm not saying that, and they were like, fine, how about dookie? And that's why I laughed. So I was like, I do like dookie. That's a funny word. So, so if your SP is nervous about her job or job makes her nervous, then we need to describe her having a better job or her having no job, or you both having enough money to sustain your lifestyles that you're just, happy, healthy, whole on your own or something, or she's happy, healthy, whole and she loves what she does. Has anybody realized how many people today are being overwhelmed by their careers? Because I have a lot of people overwhelmed by their careers right now. So the work I do is in alignment with my highest good. The work I do is in alignment with my soul's highest calling or some shit like that. My partner loves her job. She's so fulfilled. They treat her so well. She's so energized. She loves what she does. Those are the affirmations that you want to start giving to her so that she doesn't have to have such a stressful job. So like, or nervous or whatever. So the idea of her moving away, that's off the table. We're not even considering that, because if the job is what makes her want to move away, then we're going to stop giving her that job. And we're not going to give that job that much power over her anymore, meaning that job doesn't get that description anymore. No, never again will her job be described as having that much power over her. So, or not being the absolute best thing that like gives her life and gives her money and gives her a reason to get up every day and she loves doing it, right? If that's not the story, then you're doing a disservice to her by describing what you see in your 3D reality and thinking that that's what the next reality is going to be. Again, too much focus on the dookie. Okay, so here's where this is where the manifestation this analogy gets even grosser. Okay, because I'm going to start off with a lovely Esther Hicks. Please don't associate Esther Hicks with dookie, but Esther Hicks says, if you're looking at the physical world, the 3D world, to take your cues from, everything in the physical world is other people's manifestations. These are other people's opinions. Everything that's in your physical world was at one point an opinion of somebody that manifested into the physical world. So you're looking around at a whole bunch of dookie and thinking that's you're living in dookie world, right? So put down the dookie. Don't consume it anymore. Stop talking about it. Stop looking at it, observing it, smelling it, talking about it, hating it. Your partner is happy. They're exactly where they want to be. They love what they're doing. Everything's working out. Just change that story, because the 3D reality is old fucking news. And if you're using it to take your cues from, no, I'm not saying that either. You're messing with the dookie, okay? Oh God. Sometimes I don't know. They really want to get it across. Mr. Hanky. Oh God. Siobhan says, I just finished crying. I'm a single mom, full-time project manager working from home. You got your hands full, but listen, the work you do is in alignment with your highest good. You're so fulfilled. You have so much time on your hands. You have so much time for yourself. You have so much time for your kids, your family. Everything's falling into place for you. The universe is on your side. Everything always works out in your favor. You're taken care of. You're protected. You're supported. You have all the support that you need. Everything's unfolding in the best way possible. Your schedule's freeing up. Your bank account's filling up. More money's coming in. More time is freeing up in your schedule, and you're so fulfilled, and you're loving the way that life is unfolding for you. Brittany says, I would love to chat with you when you're free. Brittany at roxytalks.com. Click the one-on-one coaching tab if you'd like to talk to me one-on-one. Hello, Leanne. One word, Leanne. Not hyphenated Leanne. Because we have two Leannes. Olivia says, signs that your manifestations are coming? ? I do have a video about that. I've been seeing numbers so much this week, and my ex reached out after 3 months of no contact, though he's not my SB. If you think it's a sign, it's a sign. You don't have to ask. And if you're questioning whether it's a sign, that shows that you're not in control and you're not fully aware, right? Because if you were fully in control and a sign came through, you'd be like, yep, there it is. More proof that my shit's working out. So anytime a quote unquote sign comes through, my opinion is, who cares whether it's a sign or not? Say it's a fucking sign. Now it's a sign. Because like a sign is only a sign to you. It's like an inside joke, right? Like if you hear an inside joke from somebody else, they're like, hey, laundromat, and they're dying about it. And you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? It's not, it makes no sense to you. It's the same with a sign, only you knew that 5 minutes ago you were thinking about how you never see a blue jay, and then now there's a fucking blue jay, but anybody else is just like, what bird? I didn't even see it. What are you talking about? So it's only a sign if you say it is anyways. Whether it's really a sign or not really a sign, it's only a sign if you say it is, because it's only for you. Or maybe like sometimes we share, like, we have the synchronicities with people and share those moments, but it's not like, maybe there's worldwide manifest. I don't know. I'm just rambling. My point is, if you say it's a sign, then it is a sign. So instead of asking if it's one, just fucking say it is. And pardon the Fs. It's just how I talk. Leanne, the Universal meetup on May 17th. I kind of forgot about that, and I'm in the middle of the 360 launch, so I don't think I'll probably be able to make that. But I still can do Disneyland. We're doing Disneyland September 12th. That's still on my calendar. I know we talked about the Universal. I kind of spaced it. I apologize. But Disney's still happening. So Disney people, we're going to Disneyland as a group Monday, September 12th. So if you're in the LA area, cool. If you're not, other people are traveling in from out of state and I think out of country too. So You're not alone if you want to. There's a post on the forum, roxytalks.com/forum, if you want to go and check out the Disneyland stuff that we're doing in September. Okay. What time is it? Okay, I'm going to go over the homework again one more time just because I did it early. Homework this week is I want you to journal on and do it for each topic that you're manifesting. Like any of your manifestations that you really want to work on or any of them that you don't feel sure about or whatever. And I want you to just journal 2 questions for each one. How would it feel if I was sure about this? What would I say? What sentences would I say? What would I think? What would it feel like if I was super sure this was happening? And then how would it feel to be super calm about this manifestation? To not worry about it, to not doubt it, to be completely at ease, no anxiety? How would it feel to be super calm? What words would I use, etc.? And I just want you to get really clear on what certainty of your manifestation feels like and sounds like, and what calmness about your manifestation feels like and sounds like, so that you can practice those things. Emily says, no fucking way. There's a Roxy Talk sports bra. Yeah, I do have. We have that Black Moon sports bra. And I'm working on more new merch, but obviously we have 360s happening soon. 360s launching next week. I'm really excited. I've been talking about it for years and years and years, and it's finally here. And then we have our free Limiting Beliefs Masterclass on May 11th. It's a Wednesday, 4 p.m. PST. And it's live. Dina says calm, ease, peace, certainty, knowing, chill. Exactly. Exactly. So how do we embody those feelings? Dina, you said you wear the Black Moon Society sports bra all the time. Yay. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, I want to see a picture of you in the bra. Oh wait, hold on. That's not what I meant. I meant to say the robe. But as I was saying the robe, I was like, that sounds weird. And then bra came out because I was like, that sounds even weirder. But yeah, let me see a picture of you in your robe. But it's a Roxy Talks robe, so of course I want to see it. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So I'm going to do last call for super chats. Shantae, how are you feeling? Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but you guys are talking about stuff that I missed the context for, so I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Hannah says, how would you feel about the manifestation if the universe verbally told you, I'm working on it, it's 100% happening? Love it. Killa Pop-Tarts here. Hey. Lucky Libra Danny, thank you so much for the super chat, says, hey, Roxy, first time joining Mindset Monday. Oh, welcome. Yay. Just wanted to say thanks and love your rawness. Oh, thank you. Never too many fucks for me. Yay. Keep it up, looking good as always. You're so sweet. Thank you. I don't try to drop all the fucks. that I can, they just happen. They just fall. I don't know. I don't drop them on purpose, but oh my God, you guys are so nice. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tim, you don't have to. Tim says, fine, here you go, bossy pants. You're silly, Tim. Thank you very much. And thank you, Ryan. You guys are all so sweet. I very much appreciate you. Thank you. Denise says, girl, I love your voice and I'm in love with your affirmation videos. Thanks, Denise. I appreciate you. There's more coming. I just, it's same excuse. 360. I'm launching my signature program right now. So it's a lot of work. So, it's okay. It's going to be great. All the fucks have been dropped. Never too many fucks for me. Emily, I'm vegan. Is it obvious? I don't know how it would be, but I guess you're asking, so maybe it is. Ryan, it's very much appreciated. Thank you. Oh my God, Tim said, well, I figured you were passing around the collection plate. I don't know, we in church. Shit. Remember, invite me to your church. I'll come and I'll drop all the F-bombs. As many F-bombs as you want. I'll drop them all. Okay, hold on. Someone asked about books. I love books. I love trash. I love trash. Okay. Olivia says, any books you would recommend reading on manifesting? I read The Secret, but I'd love to read more. Yes, Olivia. Asking It Is Given. It's by Esther Hicks. I just finished reading it. It's something, it's one of those, but it's like, it's probably just as seminal and important that you read as The Secret. It's just one of those books that really, really breaks down how to tell the difference between when you're manifesting what you want and when you're not. And it has a lot of exercises. There's like 22 exercises in the back that you can do to help manifest. And it's just a really, really good book. So I would highly suggest Asking It Is Given. I really liked that one. I just finished it. Tiffany says, when I'm sure about something, I act as if, even if there is zero evidence in the 3D that I can get my desire, I keep acting as if, and it happens. It's crazy how just saying and acting really makes it work. Okay, Tiffany, here's my challenge for you. I want you to screen cap what you just wrote. Do a screen cap of that. And then you don't have to put it as your phone wallpaper, but look at it every day and I want you to look at that and study it and read it 5 times. And then your homework, then maybe I want you to expand on your homework. And how can I apply the Tiffany method or whatever? How can you do the front row method to the harder stuff? I think we've talked about this before, but the way you said it right here, when I'm sure about something, I act as if, even if there is zero evidence in the 3D that I can get my desire, I keep acting as if, and it happens. It's crazy how just saying and acting really is what makes it work. And we know it you have a really good example because you always get your concerts and stuff. And so it's obvious on your Instagram, you can see that you're constantly doing this. So I want you to put that, I want you to say that. I want you to do that and say that about the stuff that's hard and the stuff that you're working on, the stuff that's been taking a while. And also I want to ask how your meditations have been going. Okay. Hannah. Thank you so much. Hannah says, oh, my best friend Maya's been going through a really hard time and she loves you. Oh, it would mean a lot to her if you could just give her a little encouragement and of love and positivity. Maya, we love you. And whatever you're going through, Maya, first of all, who fucking bullshit? Who cares? I mean, we care, but it's not going to stop you. It's not the end. You are stronger than this. You are going to get through it. You have the tools. You know what to do. So let yourself be going through something hard. It's totally fine if shit's not always easy, right? So there's a level of acceptance. It's okay that I'm going through this. It fucking sucks. And guess who's getting through it? This bitch, right? I'm getting through this. So bring it on, life. I'm okay. I'm working through it. I feel good. I love myself. I'm processing the emotions. I'm keeping my thoughts on check. I know that it's working out for me. I have great friends like Hannah who support me and help me through this. So everything really is working out for you. And if you say that it is, then it has to. So cry out the bullshit. I don't know why. I don't know anything about your story, Maya, but I feel like there's a clog. There's something clogging. Something needs to be expressed. There's some feelings that need to be let out. So let it out to the bottom. And I don't mean cry and wallow. I mean empty out the bucket holding all of that emotion and all those tears, okay? Just turn it upside down and let it out. Eventually it'll be empty. So we're here for you, Maya. I love you. Whatever, Hannah loves you. We're here for you. It's okay. Stay focused. Persist through it. Allow what's going on. It may suck and it may be hard to allow it, but if you can allow it, it doesn't suck so bad. And when it doesn't suck so bad, there's less resistance. And when there's less resistance, what you want can come through easier. And it can go in your favor in an easier way. It's going to go in your favor no matter what. But you can make it easier by just allowing this to be where you are right now. And know that this thing that you're going through is exactly what you needed to get through to get to your manifestations. So that's exciting. Congratulations. You're getting through it. We love you. We're here for you. And be good to yourself because you deserve it. And thank you, Hannah. Ooh. Maya's energy. Ooh. I feel you. Got hot. Thank you, Leanne. So, okay. Tiffany says, my meditations have been weird. Some deeply repressed childhood trauma came up, and I have been getting messages about me needing peace. Lots of peace, be still messages. Tiffany, are you writing down what you're getting in your meditations? Yeah, I just saw like writing in a journal. Sometimes like I get out of a meditation and I'll write down what it was told. Like if I do like the spirit guide meditation that I do from Rising Higher Meditation, I almost always write it down in like this one journal. And I just like saw that. And so I don't know if you do write them down or if you should, but I would suggest if you don't yet, maybe look into when you come out of meditation, pen and paper is right there, and you just kind of start writing and just like putting the thoughts or the impressions or any of the messages that you got to paper, and then helping process some of that repressed stuff that's coming up. Tim says, I get hot when channeling, like hot flashes or menopause. That's exactly what just happened. I totally got a hot flash. Okay. Okay. That's so funny. Killa Pop Tart says, I've been noticing small instant things coming to me several times a day. The good and the mistakes. I see them coming to my 3D. Good. Keep the awareness up. The awareness is only going to serve you. Just keep watching it happen and then keep affirming, oh, I did that. I did that. And even if it's something that's like quote unquote negative, just owning it and being like, oh shit, I did that, keeps you in the power position. And that's really the ultimate goal, is like to never forget that you're always creating. And so it's like, if you end up creating something that's not so good, who fucking cares? Because like, by the time the manifestation comes around, bitch, I don't even care. I'm onto something new. Okay, that didn't work. And so what? I'm making something new. Have you heard about the new shit I'm making? I care about this other thing that didn't work. I forgot about that shit. Just kind of like lessening the toll that 3D takes on you. Sarah B, you asked about affirmations for landing your dream job. Not that I don't want to give it to you, but like I've literally answered that question like 3 different times in this episode. So I'm going to suggest rewinding this to the starting over, because lots of people asked about that today. So I've talked about it a lot on this specific live. And I'm almost done, and I just don't have it in me to repeat myself again. With love. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Brittany says, I get stuck when I try to explain my goals and move forward with them. I had extreme momentum and then got stuck somewhere. The stagnant energy is clogging my crown and pineal. Okay, so Brittany, do a like a cord cutting meditation and cleanse your pineal and your crown. Cleanse all of your chakras, but then focus your extra energy on your pineal and your crown. I know I keep saying it. I have a cord cutting meditation coming. I just, again, 360, and I have to wait till 360 before I put anything else out. So it will be coming eventually. It's just, I don't have one personally, but I'm sure there's some on YouTube. Cleanse out your crown and your pineal, but cleanse them all, because I'm sure they all need to be balanced as well. And then you said you get stuck when you try to explain my goals. Who are you explaining to them and why? Who are you explaining them to and why? And maybe it's something that isn't tangible enough yet to be specific. So when you go down that road, it's hard to conceptualize because there's nothing there yet. But if you can go general about your goals instead of trying to be specific about them, that might help you with unlodging that stagnant energy. And then anytime you say you're stuck, so if you say you're stuck, this is a general rule, just any word, I am blah, blah, blah. We're going to use stuck just because it's the one right here. But even if it is miserable, sad, single, lonely, bored, ugly, fat, poor, lame, not wanted, not cool enough, whatever, all that shit, I am, any of it, I want you to think about it like this. If you say today, I am stuck, what that means is that yesterday you were stuck. But because the 3D world has a incubation period and a time lag, you didn't see yesterday's stuckness till today. So you're seeing yesterday's stuckness today. And today you're saying, I am stuck because yesterday I was stuck. And now because you're saying I'm stuck today, you're going to be stuck tomorrow. And if you get to tomorrow and you see today's stuck and you call it tomorrow's stuck, then the day after tomorrow you will be stuck. And if you don't get to the day after tomorrow and say, what the fuck? Stuck? Who said what? What the stuck? I don't think so. I'm flowing and everything's working out. It's all on its way. And I actually know, and I'm excited. I'm certain, I'm sure, and I'm calm. I know this is unfolding. Then on the day after tomorrow, if you can say, actually, I'm not stuck, I'm sure of it, then the day after tomorrow, you might see some sure and some unstuck. But if you take that day and you say, I am stuck, guess what the next day is going to be like? Fucking stuck. So remember, your sentences, even if you're talking about the past, even if you're talking about the future, you're describing your future. Hold on, fuck. Even if you're talking about the past, and even if you're talking about the present, no matter what you're doing, whether you're talking about the past or the present, you're still describing your future, and there's no way around that, and that will never not be true. So you can never, ever, ever look at your situation and say, I am stuck, and not expect to be stuck tomorrow because of it. So You better use your language to say you're not stuck today so that you have a fucking shred of hope tomorrow for it actually showing up like that in your 3D reality. And then tomorrow, even if you just have 1% less stuck, guess what? You're not fucking stuck anymore. Stop saying it. Even if you have 0% less stuck, stop saying you're stuck or else you're going to continue being stuck. Stuck rhymes with fuck for a reason. Leanne says, happy halfway to Halloween. Yay. Oh my God. If it's halfway to Halloween, that means it's almost halfway to my birthday. Thanks, Leanne. Just kidding. That's one word, Leanne. One word, Leanne. What does that even mean? Brittany says, I keep manifesting stuckness. Bitch, if you type that one more time with love, erase, erase, erase. Because you just said, I keep manifesting stuckness. That is an affirmation. I want to, please, I literally want to see you remove this. I'm not even joking. Brittany, delete that comment right now. Because there's no, if you want to be not stuck, like, don't type it in here. And don't say that you keep manifesting stuckness if you want to not manifest stuckness. Even typing it here, you're going to be stuck tomorrow now. You know what, Brittany? I'm going to do you a solid. I'm deleting this myself. I can't even look at it anymore. I can't even look at this anymore. Oh, I did it. Brittany, I did you a solid. It's all with love. Tommy! How you been, Tommy? Tim says Brittany gets a shirt now. Yeah, Brittany deserves a shirt. All right, I know Tommy just got here, but I got to go. Yes! Hold on, let me put it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen because she deserves it. No, this one. Okay, Brittany says, sweet, I'm flowing towards and through my goals. Yes, Brittany, proud of you. And just a reminder, I am hosting a free Limiting Beliefs Masterclass, 4 p.m. PST on May 11th. That's next Wednesday. You can sign up at roxytalks.com. I also linked the sign up. I pinned it to the chat, and I pinned it to the chat on YouTube, so you can click right there and sign up. It's my first live event in almost a year, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's live, but there is a replay. So if you can't make the live, still sign up. The replay will get sent to you, but there are special perks for those who are live that are not going to be available if it's a replay, of course. So that's that. And 360 is dropping next week as well. I'm really, really, really excited. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell y'all. Brittany says I do deserve a shirt. Melissa loves planning. Says I need to manifest a breakup. It sounds like you already are going to. Just your screen name alone sounds like it's already underway. So don't even worry about it. Don't even stress. Controversial Studio says manifesting self-worth. I have a bunch of videos about manifesting confidence and self-worth. I have affirmations on here on YouTube and on iTunes and Spotify and all the streaming platforms. And if you're in a position to invest in yourself, if you wanted to like dive deep into a course, I have my Confident AF self-concept workshop, roxytalks.com. If you want to start on that, you could start today if you wanted to. Okay, let's see what Timmy's been up to. Tommy, sorry. Tommy's been up to acting classes. Acting classes are ace. Modeling is going great. Yes, loving my new job as a bartender. And things are unfolding nicely with my specific lovely lady. Yay! Tommy's doing it. He's doing it. Shantae, thank you. I know you messaged earlier and I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. Says, I was here holding space again. I've been feeling grounded and receiving nourishing energy from sitting right in front of the largest mountain. Hopefully I'm sharing this beautiful energy. You are, Shantae. We appreciate it. I definitely feel it. And thank you so much. And oh, Luna's here. Hey. I appreciate you guys so much. And Shantae, thank you for, holding that space for us all. We really appreciate it. And I'm glad to hear that it's nourishing you and you're getting good energy from it. And anything that's not good, sounds like the mountain is taking, and anything's being taken by Mother Earth. So we appreciate that, everybody. And the universe, our guides. Melissa Loves Planning says, thank you. I'm ordering the book, Think Like a Monk. Can't wait. Ooh, it's good. It's really good. Really good to help finding your passion. Ooh, okay, hold on. Somebody earlier asked a super chat about, I hope they're still here. The person who asked about, they want to find a career, but they don't know what they're into. Think Like a Monk. Definitely will be a good book to help you out with that. Luna, we have to catch up. We'll have to catch up outside of YouTube. I am powerful. Hello. How's it going? James said Tommy's a manifesting maniac. I know. We have a couple people on here who've been like blasting through some stuff. I'm like, dang. It's all possible. We can all do that as well. So we just need to be calm and be sure. Okay. Tommy says, about to start Think Like a Monk, courtesy of Leanne. Oh, Leanne, did you send Tommy that book? That's so nice of you. Luna, we gotta go river running. Okay. I had to get rid of my ex though. Send him away in the best way. Oh my gosh. Do a like a meditation or a ritual where you write him a nice letter saying goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like a severance letter. Thank you so much for your work here at the company. Your time was very valuable, and we hope you enjoy your next endeavor in life, but get the fuck out. And just, send them off with love and like visualize, there being an amicable split, them going on their way, them being happy to go on their way, them saying this is the best thing that could have happened for them. It's perfect. The energy is right. It's what you guys wanted. It's what you needed. And they're really on board in the best possible way. One word Leanne says, I'm currently writing the book, Think Like a Punk. I'll read that book. I want to read that fucking book. All right. Calm and sure is the homework. No Tally says the more power we have in ourselves and the more skills and abilities we have. Or not even the skills and abilities we have. How about the skills and abilities that we just nurture and acknowledge? Because I think we all have a lot of us have skills and abilities and we don't acknowledge them, or how good we are at things. So let's see. The more power we have in ourselves, the more we acknowledge our skills and abilities, the less afraid we are of other people or the world in general, and more confident we are under pressure. Yes, love it. Okay, everybody. Fig Nation, hello. Sorry, I'm about to jump off the live. It's time. Brennan's calm and sure. I'm calm and sure. I'm ready to go. I love and appreciate you all. Linda's like, let's go. Mesh says, someone send me the homework. Okay. I'm glad you said that. So Mesh, if you go to the forum, roxytalks.com/forum, actually even, and then / homework if you want to get really straight to it. We have a forum post where Leanne puts all the homework, so you can go in there and grab it, and then if you want to talk about it or discuss like what worked for you and stuff like that. We would love for, people to join the convo about the homework and talk about how it works for them. So roxytalks.com /forum /homework. Ooh, Brendan says I'm done with college in a week. This week. For like forever, or just for the semester? But yas. Congrats. Tiffany, have I ever had scary or disturbing images in my meditations? You said you've had some and it tends to mess up. I 100% have. And I just erase that shit. And I'm like, nope, no, we're not, no. And try to put my energy towards like envisioning something more positive. Like I can tell you, like my dog Leo that passed away, he's always in my meditations now. So like if I ever like feel lost or I'm not focused, like I always like look down and he's like right at my side in my meditation. So, and then I'll just pet Leo and kind of get back into it. So, that happens to me too. And it does suck and it is kind of scary, but it's fine. It's not like it's a real, it's not real. It's not real danger in the moment. And, think about the fact that like, that's probably happening to us all the time. We just don't really realize it. And that's probably why we get scared and triggered and worried and insecure about random things at random times, because those little nuanced flashes probably happen a lot. But if you're able to send them away in meditation, it makes it a lot easier to send them away in real life when it happens. Real life. Waking life. Yes, Brendan's graduating. So exciting. So next week when we talk to you, you're going to be done with school. That's very exciting. Proud of you. Brittany, when I started off digitally, did I get an LLC? I got an LLC it was actually almost a year into it. But yeah, but it's like once you start paying taxes and doing all that stuff, you're going to have an LLC. So yes. So yes. I know I miss Leo so much, but I see him in my meditation. So at least there's that. But yeah, it sucks. Okay. All right. I got to get off. Yeah, it's time to go. All right. I love you all. I appreciate you. Ooh, Rebecca goes, saw 111 in the chat and it's 333. Yay. 333. Perfect time. Okay. Tiffany, yeah, it's definitely normal, I think. So don't let it stop you and don't let it scare you out of meditating, because there's a lot more good in there than bad, right? Tabby Cat, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks everybody so much. Thanks for being here and thanks for showing up for yourself. Don't forget to sign up for our Limiting Beliefs Masterclass, roxytalks.com. It's free. It's live. It's happening May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. Where did I get my LLC? You got to get it from your city. I had to get it from my city. You have to get it like from where you live, because you're running a business. Even if you are working from home, you're still running a business out of your home. So you have to get your LLC, all your licenses and stuff. Actually, I hired somebody local to like get that stuff for me. I just know that it's through the city and the state. So that's where you would go, is through your local government. And Siobhan, you're in Siobhan. Sorry, I don't know why I said Siobhan. Siobhan, you're in New York. So I would just say how to get an LLC in New York. Google that and find out. Yeah. So I thank you guys so much. Ashley is done with the semester as well. Yay. So many people are starting new chapters. Brittany says legal aspects are hindering as fuck. No, they're not. Don't say that. They're not at all. The law always works on your side. Everything always happens easily. Red tape is fucking clear tape as far as you're concerned. There's nothing that stops you. So don't, that's an affirmation as well. Clearly there are lots of evidence in the world of people who the law does not seem to apply to. So clearly the law is not set in stone. So I'm not going to fucking think that it is for any sort of inconvenience no, thanks. I don't think so. It's all working out in my favor. Siobhan says, hopefully not expensive. Girl, with love. I just realized there's two going back and forth. I just realized Siobhan and Brittany, I thought I was having the one conversation with one person. I'm having one conversation with two people. Siobhan and Brittany. Siobhan, you said hopefully it's not expensive. I mean this with love. That is not the energy that you want to be going into with anything, especially business or anything you want to succeed, because that's lack energy. And it's only going to, like, if you're trying to create a business out of lack, you're always going to be scraping for the next dime. You got to create it from a place of abundance. So, like, who gives a fuck how much it costs? You're telling me that it's like, how much does your freedom cost to you? How much does it cost to you to work for somebody else? And you're telling me that an LLC is expensive? I don't fucking think so. So, different perspective. And then Brittany, do you have to have, for selling clothes and products, do you need an LLC? I don't know. I'm not like the most legal. I don't know shit about, I'm an artist. But I know that you want to have an LLC like in general as a business, because if you're running things on your own, then you're liable for anything that happens to the business. If you have an LLC, then the LLC is liable and not you. So like if some, like, not that you would, like, let's say that you got sued or something, they can sue the LLC, but they don't sue you. So the LLC could whatever, but you wouldn't lose your personal shit, or in essence, you know? So, yes, Siobhan says it's affordable and achievable. Absolutely. Damn right. So, yeah, and it's more than just the LLC. Like Divinity of the Sun says, don't forget after LLC you need insurance, and it's not expensive. Yeah, there's more, and there's taxes, there's licensure. Like you have to have, for where I live, I have to have state, city, and regional tax or something, like or no, I'm sorry, I have federal, state, and city tax is what I was trying to say. From just because of where I live, there's an extra tax for running a business in the city I live in. So those are just things that you learn from when you have to like apply for these things. But it's not like, it's not going to break the bank. But nothing does. How could it? Because everything's abundant and you're full of whatever money. Okay. Shantae says, my meditations keep getting better. I can really feel when I'm getting messages now that aren't for myself. I'm so happy about it. Yay. Because Shantae, you're highly intuitive. So that'll be nice for you. Yeah. Okay. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I hope, yeah, I hope. Brittany says, I'm a mom, so I'm being by the books. Yeah, as you should. I'm by the books too. And as you should, because it's your business. It's just not hard and it's not stressful. But yeah, like you would want an LLC, and you're going to want your licensure, you want your taxes and all that stuff. But you know, if you're not making income from your business, then then it's not necessarily a business yet. So you don't have to like take on those finances and stuff. But if you are making money off of it, I think for the United States, it's like $600. If you make more than $600 in the calendar year, you have to claim it. So that's when you would probably want to maybe start your LLC. And then you have to get a business bank account. There's a lot of things that go involved in it. So you might have to have an EIN as well. I just heard that in my head. An EIN, it's an employee identification number. That's what you file your taxes with as a business. So, all right. I got to go. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. Please sign up for our free Limiting Beliefs Masterclass on May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. It's happening. RoxyTalks.com. So sign up. It's happening. So sign up. Yeah.